down. You'll end up killing us both.
Okay, I'm calm. I was wondering why you brought me here. This is so great.
Do you have your permit on you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then. Keep your foot on the brake when you put it in drive.
I know. Don't be such a passenger side driver.
Oh.
So, why the cemetery?
There's no one here to bother us. No cars, no cops, no crazy drivers. No one tried to hail us. It's a good place to learn. Peaceful. And if you make some serious mistake, you can't kill anyone here. So we can work on three-point turns and parallel parking. We'll leave no stone unturned.
Ma?
You know what I mean. Your turning signal is on.
Blind feet, blind feet, blind feet.
What is that?
It's what the turning signal sounds like. Blind feet.
Marcy, do you want a lesson or not?
So did you learn in a graveyard?
Not how to drive. I flunked out of driver's ed in high school.
You're kidding. That's like flunking lunch.
Oh, the first day of behind the wheel class. This blind girl crashes the student car through the gates and onto the football field. The teacher says, first person who laughs fails. That was it for me. I still think it's funny.
No wonder you hate driving.
I hate driving because I do it all day. If I had to cook all day, I'd probably hate cooking.
Like hookers hate sex? Sorry. Hey, you do hate cooking. Don't you wish Dad was a lawyer?
Well, why do you say that?
So then he would hate to argue at home.
You know, I could have been a lawyer. Did I ever tell you that I got into 2 Ivy League law schools? I did the math, and I realized I would be stuck in school until I was 26. Of course, it never occurred to me that I would be 26 anyway. Might as well be 26 and a lawyer. Now I'm 40 and a hag. Your father was in a big hurry to get married. He had very definite ideas about not wanting his wife to work. He didn't want me to learn how to drive. Of course, now I support him with a driver's license. He used to say, if you need to go someplace, I'll take you.
Caveman. So did he?
Did he what?
Did he take you where you wanted to go?
Here, pull over here. Let's try some parallel parking.
I don't know what you're stepping on. There's no brake on that side.
Have it. Not bad. Not bad. Next time, remember to straighten out the wheels.
So, you gonna talk to me?
Let's get some air. Pretty soon it'll be cold. We won't be able to enjoy the outdoors.
Pretty soon it'll be the 80s and I'll be married myself. Then it'll be too late to talk to me.
So what do you want to know?
I don't know. Sometimes I look at the way he acts and I wonder why you married him. I mean, I think of him sitting on the couch watching TV, and you're down in the basement ironing his shirts, and he yells your name, and you come running upstairs like something's wrong, and he says, "Get me a glass of lemonade." And it sounds like he's saying, "I own you." And you do it. He's not doing anything, and you have to stop ironing his shirts to go and get him something to drink.
Back when my mother first died, your grandfather used to come out here every Sunday to visit her. He even used to go fishing out there in that lagoon. He died a year later.
So now they're together forever. What kind of fish do you catch in a cemetery? Dead fish, he used to joke. Cute. So, you know all the rules of the road?
I already had classroom and simulators.
Yeah, well. So, what if you're making a left turn and the light changes to red when you're in the middle of the intersection? Do you A, reverse back into the left turn lane, B, cautiously complete your turn, or C, remain where you are until the next green cycle?
Well, you never go back. So B, you go through with it. What, is this some metaphor for life? What if you're in the middle of making a left-hand turn and your husband orders you to go get him something to drink?
It's a generation thing, Marcy. It's what we did.
Well, I guess I can't complain too much. I mean, if you didn't get married, I wouldn't be here.
That's true. Mom. So, want to eat lunch on his grave? I have sandwiches in the taxi.
Gross.
Come on, I'll race you.
I don't think that you can beat me.
Oh, wait, you cheater! You're gonna beat you!
Yes, I am!
I win.
Okay. But do you really want to eat lunch on Daddy's grave?
Why not? He's not using it now.
Okay.
I've been paying on these graves for 3 years now. It cost me like 5,000 trips to the airport. This is my real estate, and I would like to get a little use out of it before I'm embalmed. So I come here now and then, say hello to the folks. Who says you have to be dead to rest in peace? Turn by the tombstone.
You want to be a little more specific?
The tall one with the flowers, Carbone.
You can read that from here?
I've seen it before.
I like it when the graves are all decorated like that. I hate the lonely ones, like no one even remembered these people lived.
So, you have any pleasant memories of your father?
Oh, you mean the kind of stuff that's going to get me all choked up at his eulogy?
Mercy.
Of course I do.
Here, pull up over here on the edge on the right. You didn't signal.
Signal to who?
Don't develop bad habits. They're tough to break.
Ooh, sounds like some big rule of life.
Honey, your father loves you very much. He's just lazy. I used to think he was the least laziest person I knew. He would get up every morning before the sun and go to a job that he hated and drive that truck all day with no heat in the winter and no air in the summer just to support his family. Never called in sick. But lately, I've come to believe that maybe that was just a symptom of being lazy too. Too lazy to get a better job, one that would really use his talents. I mean, you know what, honey? He really has quite a personality. He could have been a car dealer or something.
This one's gonna be mine. I get dizzy when I lie here and look at the clouds.
Well, stop it. It's freaky anyway.
Lawn is healthy. Good place to work out. Nobody here to watch you.
What was Grandma like?
You really don't remember her, do you, sweetie? She adored you. Her first grandchild. She was so proud. She would really enjoy you now.
That's a nice thing to say.
It's true. It's evolution. You are the best of her. You're an amalgamation of the strongest characteristics of some very fine women.
My mother was a teacher for the blind before she went overseas as a nurse in World War II. And then she came home to raise a family. Her mother raised a family in the Great Depression. You're not going to see these people on postage stamps, sweetheart. But remember, you can lead a great life very quietly and get all these things from them.
And what do I get from you?
The most important thing. The feeling that wherever you go in the world, you are never alone. And the strength to give that feeling to someone else.
Sounds like you're saying love.
Yeah, that's what you got from me. Unconditional. That and the ability to drive. So that when it's time to go, you can.
Thank you. But do we have to eat here?
Silly. All right, let's go home. You drive.
Really? On the streets?
Not on the sidewalks.